So, you've had somebody from the fire service round and they've done a home fire safety check. So you can forget about fire safety now, right? Wrong. To stay safe, you've got to be safety conscious every day from now on. If you don't want to be a victim, be aware. It's basic stuff and a little bit of effort's all that's needed. So let's go over some of those danger areas again, starting with the biggest cause of fire in the home, the chip pan. You put the chip pan on. The doorbell goes, or the phone rings, or one of the kids start crying, and the chip pan sits there getting hotter and hotter. Next thing you know, the house is filling with smoke. You go and investigate. All too often, this is what happens next. Have a look at a property after a serious kitchen fire. So, what to do if your chip pan catches fire? 1. Turn the heat off. 2. Leave it for at least 30 minutes. Only do this if you think it's safe to do so. If not, get out, stay out, call the fire service out, and remember, never fill your chip pan more than 1/3 full, and never put water onto a chip pan fire. Smoking, another killer. Smoking materials account for 10% of fires in the home and 1/3 of all deaths in accidental domestic fires. The main reason is because people smoke when they're tired and drowsy. Don't smoke if you're drowsy, and definitely don't smoke in bed, unless you want to give up for good, like the guy in the clip. Simple, isn't it? Everything seems to run on electricity these days, and we can end up overloading our sockets. But you can run electricity safer by using a good quality adapter or multi-socket block fitted with the correct fuse. Don't run electrical leads and flexes under rugs or carpets, and don't use appliances with damaged or worn flexes. If you're in doubt, get advice from a qualified electrician. And if the worst does happen one day, make sure you end up here, outside, waiting for the fire service to arrive. There are 2 final key things that are going to help keep you alive. Have a fire plan or escape plan, and look after your smoke detectors. Make sure they're dust-free and working properly by testing them every week. There's one last ingredient in the cocktail recipe for a house fire, and it's this: alcohol. Over half of all fire deaths in the home include alcohol as a factor. Alcohol impairs your judgment. It makes you drowsy, forgetful, and less aware of things around you. Then what happens? You start to cook something and then forget about it or fall asleep. You light a ciggy and the same thing happens. You don't switch everything off and close the doors when you go up to bed. You may not even hear the smoke alarm if it goes off. If you live alone, who's going to wake you up then? You won't be as alert if you do wake up in time, and your escape plan might be forgotten or unclear in your mind when you need to remember it most. Lots of people like a drink, including me, but think about what you're doing while you've been drinking. If you've been out, grab yourself a bag of chips or a pizza or something on the way home. Have your last cigarette of the day while you're walking home. Or, if you're having a drink at home, make yourself a rule that you'll only smoke outside, in the garden or the backyard. Small changes to your routines, but they could save your life. Like the adverts say, fire kills. Think about it.